I've never had bullets fly by my head, but I've experienced freedom because of men who did. Forever thankful to every veteran sacrifice. This is Vets and Coffee, the podcast. Finally, a podcast 100% about veterans. Looking at veterans making a difference in the veterans community. We'll help veterans and we'll spotlight veteran-owned businesses and businesses that support and hire veterans. Plus, guzzle down some amazing coffee. Welcome to Vets and Coffee, the podcast. Now your host, Tree McLean.
Hell, how was that, huh? Good evening. Uh-oh. I don't hear myself. Do you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I hear it now. Yeah, that was weird just then. Let me turn that off real quick. Hey, good evening. Good evening. Everybody hear me out there all right? We are got a lot of background noise all of a sudden tonight. Now, can you hear that?
Yeah.
You can hear that weird background noise when you're talking?
No.
Okay.
Just your weird noise.
Of course, I'm weird, of course. Hey, so tonight we got Marine veteran Robert, last name unknown, Kerzee.
For now.
For now?
For now.
Yeah. I like your background there. What's your outside your back porch there?
No, my wife just picked this.
Oh, your wife just picked that?
Yeah. It
Isn't
looks
that just-
nice though. I
It
wish I
does.
was there.
I wish that was my backyard.
Yeah, no kidding.
Hey, you like my banner?
I do.
It's a little wrinkle. I need to get the wrinkle out there.
Yeah, just gotta tighten it up a little bit.
Yeah, I do. So I got myself some flags too on the other side over there.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Mr. Kerzee here is a Marine veteran. Here we go. You ready? Hoorah. You like that sound effect? Off you. So I'm digging up some old photos and look what I found.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my Lord.
Yeah, that was a lifetime ago.
Yeah. So
Best job I ever had.
yeah, so what happened? Why'd you leave it?
Well, a federal job came in and offered me quadruple the money.
Yeah.
So I had two small kids, and so I figured I'd do what was best for them. So
Well, that was nice of you.
well, yeah.
So you went from the would you go to the Marine Corps before DPS or after DPS?
Oh, before. Yeah,
before?
no, the Marine Corps was right after high school and bounced around for, some random jobs, sales jobs, sold cars, sold insurance, just did some crazy stuff and then decided, oh well, maybe I'll go be a state trooper. It's like, what? Yeah, sounds. Hey, why not? So I did it. That was the longest academy. That was the longest 6 months of my life. But I mean, I'd already been through Marine Corps boot camp, which is 3 months. But and the DPS Academy wasn't nearly as intense, but it was twice as long. And it's like, oh my God, I'm never going to graduate this academy. So, but I finally did, and no, it was the best job I ever had. No, it was awesome.
Yeah. You were up in what, North Texas or something?
Do what?
You were up in North Texas?
Yeah, in Childress County.
Nice. That's cool. So you got out, you went into a federal job, and now you're in a printing decals.
That's quite the segue, isn't it?
Yeah, and that so yeah. You do some good looking work. There's some of your stickers right there. Yeah, I pulled up some pictures of yours.
Hey, there you go.
Yeah, look at that.
That's some of my best work right there.
Yeah, all capital M, right? There's a
Yes.
window decal. Look at that one.
Yes.
That's pretty good. Yeah.
That's on
I'm
my
surprised-
truck right now.
Yeah, I'm surprised you don't have something a little bit fancier in the way of a logo. You know,
Well,
this seems so plain Jane, like, you know. Then you go and look at this beautiful decal you created. You know,
dude, I'm telling you, my wife came up with that. I came up with that. My wife came up with the other logo. I told her I did that one. I told her I don't like it. I still
well, that's
don't.
because you're drinking too much Miller Lite that night.
Well, that might be very true, but yeah, no, I just don't like the decal. The as you were the logo.
The logo.
So, yeah, no, I don't like it. But
careful
that she came up with, so
you better be careful what you say because she's in the power of the ribs right now.
I know she's outside right now. So, but yeah, no, I want to come up with a badass logo. You know what I mean? You know,
Yeah.
so yeah, we'll work on that later.
Yeah, that sounds good. Yeah, I think you need something a little bit fancier than that. Yeah.
Yeah, that just looks kind of boring.
No,
it does. It does. I mean, but your wife tells you, you know, that's the logo, so yeah,
that's what you go with.
I'll talk her out of
it. So, what else is new, man?
Oh my goodness, we've had so much stuff going on. Okay, so we had the big expo Friday. That went really good. And then yesterday we had a barbecue cook-off with the Patel Foundation, which is basically it was a Marine Corps oriented barbecue cook-off. So Catherine and I went to that, and we judged they had chicken, ribs, and brisket, so we judged some of that stuff, and so that was a good time. And I guess they're having a chili cook-off next January, but maybe I can hook you up with them later. But so
why offer to have them on the podcast if you never?
Say again?
That noise? I've got some weird background noise coming in here. I don't know what it is. No, I offered them to let them be in the podcast to talk about their cook-off, but I never heard from them.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So, hey, you know, what do you call a Marine with an IQ of 160?
An army platoon?
A platoon, yeah. That's what it is, yeah.
What do you call an army base with 5 Marines on it?
You told me that one last night.
A Marine
go
base
ahead.
with a bunch of soldiers on it.
A Marine base with a bunch of soldiers on it. Yeah. Usually when Robert and I talk, we just laughing the whole time about everything. Hey, real quick, I want to thank the VFW Post Commander 8790 Rulis. He invited Bailey and I out last weekend, and we went to the Blings and Boots event, rodeo event at their post. And here's a picture of all of us together, and we had a great time. It was a really good time. So, yeah, you should have been out there, Robert. Yep.
That's awesome. Love it.
Yeah. Yeah, it was a good time.
Love it.
I don't ever go out much and everything, but it was a really good time. But
that looks awesome.
Yeah, it was a really good time. So they had Longhorn Steakhouse catering it, and they cooked steak, and they did that Parmesan crusted chicken.
Oh,
like I had
yeah.
for dinner last night. Oh God, that was so good. So I made some last night. It came out really good. Yeah.
You made some for your mom.
Yeah, that's right. I sure did. Had leftovers for dinner tonight. Yeah.
Oh,
So
I got to try that.
yeah, it was good. So another thing real quick, I want to show this so forth. Volunteers are needed if you can help out at Operation Turkey. Hector Garon's putting this on along with Bob Gebhard, Tim Stroud, and a few other people. Location's going to have American Legion Post 654 on Campbell Road, American Legion Post 521 over in Pasadena, Elks Lodge and Katy. And they just opened up another location at St. Paul's Methodist Church on Main Street here in Houston. But they're going to have a turkey tailgate, which is on the 23rd. That's when they're going to be putting it all together. And it's just a great big party about everyone's volunteering. They're cooking all the turkeys, smoking all the turkeys, preparing all the food. Then on the 24th, they're going to be sending it all out and delivering it and so forth. So if you want to help out Hector and all them and volunteer, they need your help. They could also use some sponsors as well. But if you can give them a hand, look at this flyer, and or else contact Hector Garon at post 654. He can help you out. Or else contact me, Tree at TakeYourKnifeCoffee.com, and I'll get you the information out on how to get in touch with those people. Great deal to do. So last year they fed over 8,000 people. And this year they want to do the same thing. So it's a great organization. So right on. So what else new, Robert?
Wow. No, that sounds awesome.
Yeah, it is. It really is. It really is. So you got some new equipment I see that you told me about, some new printers.
Okay, so let me give you a quick backstory on what I do and why I do it and how I got into this crazy business. So, okay, so my wife and I were living in Amarillo. She's in oil and gas. She got transferred to Houston. I was in federal nuclear security. And so she got transferred. And so she was like, okay, well, I have a certain amount of time. I got to be there. So she had to get here. Well, I couldn't leave right away. So I stayed for a while. And so once I got here, she's like, okay, what do you want to do? And I was like, well, I can't do here what I did in Amarillo because there's no nuclear, assembly plants here. I can't do what I did here anyway. So she's like, well, what do you want to do? I was like, I don't know. And it's like, you know what? Let's buy a printer. And we're going to make decals and bumper stickers and, this kind of, all this kind of stuff. So, and pretty much like everything else I do in my life, I did it all totally, completely, 100% backwards. I bought the printer and then figured out how to use it and what I was going to do with it. So I bought this commercial printer. It's about 10 feet long, weighs 500 pounds, and takes up half of a room.
It's big.
Yeah. So at first, I was like making bumper stickers and this and that. I'd sell, 1 or 2, 3 a week or, whatever. And then people started sending me their business logos and said, hey, I need 300 of these. I need 500 of these. I need, I was like, oh, crap. I need to come up with a volume price list, and because all I had was retail, right? And so my business took a turn that I never saw coming. And so Catherine and I sat down and it's like, we need to, put the pencil to the paper and figure out, okay, we got to come up with a volume price list. And it's like, how much do we charge for this size sticker if they order 500 or, that kind of thing. So it was at that time. So I went from retail to wholesale real quick. I never saw it coming. I didn't do anything to help it happen, but it just happened. So now 98% of my business is helping other businesses, yours and a whole bunch of others, that need labels, they need stickers, they need banners, they need, so, oh, there's my baby right there.
Yeah,
My
you
baby,
did that
baby
decal for
Bailey.
us.
Yeah, my baby Bailey. I think I still have one of those on my desk. I saved one.
I thought you put one on your computer behind you.
Yeah, I saved one of my baby Bailey baby.
Mm-hmm.
But so no, and then so recently in the last month or so, a lot of folks it's like, well, we need banners. And it's like, okay, well, they said, well, can you make banners? I said, well, sure, I can. The printer that I have is the printer that is used to make banners. I've just never done one before. So, because I just hadn't had anybody order one. So I finally, bit the bullet and ordered the banner material. And last week, I'll say within the last 10 or 15 days, I'm 9 or 10 banners. And I mean, it's just, so I've gotten into that. So and it's really cool. And I call the prices online and all that kind of stuff. So it's just kind of neat, so a lot of the veterans around here that have business, because 99% of my customers, and I don't even like calling them customers, they're my friends, but because they all have my phone number. If you're a customer for somewhere, you're ordering something, you don't have the person's phone number, but all my buddies have my phone number. It's like, you need something, call me. So, but yeah, we've been doing banners like crazy.
Yeah.
So,
you did that banner.
Yep.
Where is that noise coming from?
Do you hear voices?
Yeah, I'm getting a lot of background noise when I'm speaking. I don't know where it's coming from. It's like really weird. I'm like, hello. Yeah. Too strange. I mean, whew. Well, that's better. Sound a little bit better. Clicked on one button. You never know what's going to happen with this thing.
Sure.
So you bought a new printer though. That
Yes.
does
labels. Okay, so I've had several people order labels, but I was using the same vinyl on my commercial, on the big beast printer, the 10-foot printer, and that worked out great. But this one buddy of mine, he said, okay, so he started a line of moonshine with like 10 different flavors. 8 out of 10 sound like I want to try them. 1 or 2, I'm not sure. But so he said, do you have anything that's a little tackier? That, in other words, that stick to the glass a little, a little better. I was like, you know what? Let me look. It's like, so we kind of bit the bullet and bought a whole new printer that does labels and on a roll. So that's been a huge, I mean, anyone that has a product that needs a label, that's what this is for. So far, my orders are for vodka bottles, moonshine, cosmetics, candles, coffee bags, just that kind of thing. And we're just busting them out left and right, because once I got that label printer, I could make the labels like half the price of what I was selling the labels for off my big printer. So, all the guys are like, oh, well, yeah, it's still an awesome label, but it's half the price. And it's disposable. You're putting it on a coffee bag, a vodka bottle, a moonshine bottle, cosmetics, whatever. It's disposable. Once you get done with it, you're throwing it away. You're throwing it in the trash. So it's not something that has to last, for months or years or, whatever, like, the vinyl stickers that I make that we put on our back glass or, on our vehicles or, something like that. So yeah, that business has been picking up huge for the labels.
I'm working on something for you to do too.
Hey, I got you, brother.
I know.
I got you.
It's just with my health problems and everything, I just haven't been able to get out and do the sales like I were in the past, So I'm starting to get better, so I'm gonna hit the road and get out there again. Yeah.
No, I hear you.
Oh yeah. So, well, that's really neat. You got that. And then, are you doing shirts still or not?
You know what? Okay, so I have shirts on my website, on my my website. I think I have two. One of them is my old Marine unit, which is Bravo 111, the Beastmasters. I've got the t-shirts, hoodies.
Sounds like a cook-off team.
Say again?
Sounds like a cook-off team.
We might do that. There's you know what? There's a couple of Beastmasters guys that were in my unit that live here in the area.
There's actually a cook-off team named the Beastmasters.
No, Beast, Beast.
Yeah, I know that, but I'm thinking food.
Oh.
Yeah, me, I'm a fat ass, of course.
Oh, yeah, no, we call them the Beef Man. Yeah, no, I like it. So, but I do that. I had the t-shirts for the Bravo 111, t-shirts, hoodies, koozies, and then also for the Crayon Eaters, which is my logo, which I had, I paid to have that logo made. And I also have t-shirts, hoodies, mouse pads, and koozies with the Beastmasters. As you were with the Crayon Eater.
You know what flavor crayons are?
I kind of like the blue ones best. The green ones are good, but I'll take a red one. No.
Crayon berry.
Oh, I like it.
Yeah, you like that?
Hey, I like them all.
I'm gonna be right back. I gotta test something real quick because I still got a lot of noise in my background. I'll be right back. Hold on.
Okay, cool.
Here I come. Oh, shoot. Sorry about that.
No, you good?
I think I fixed the problem. No,
what was
didn't. No, I thought it might have been the TV, but it's not. I don't know what the deal is. I got a lot of noise coming through. I don't know what it's from. I don't know. Every time I use this stuff, it's like a whole new learning experience.
Yeah.
Yeah. Who knows?
Hey,
Who knows?
we just figure it out as we go.
That's right. That's the way it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, last weekend I actually did an outdoor podcast. Last Sunday night we did it live from a softball field, and it actually sounded really good.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it was the Lone Star Warriors Outpost Softball League for veterans.
Yeah.
And we did it live from Collins softball field out in Cypresswood Spring area. It was really good,
Cool.
really good podcast. Yeah.
Right on.
Yeah. So it's been a lot of fun. I'm gonna try and do some more live podcasts in other locations and such. I'm gonna be going out to the Katy VFW. Supposedly they got a museum in their VFW hall out there.
Oh yeah.
You know about that?
No, I need to go out there. See, okay, so with the VFW, when I was in Kuwait or Saudi, or I don't even know what messed up country I was in, but my mom sent me a letter that said that she had bought me a lifetime membership to the VFW. But I've called them, and she said they sent me back and whatever, but I never got it, so it got lost in the mail. So I called them not too long ago, and they're like, "Yeah, we don't have any record of you." So I guess I've got to.
But was it Robert Hendry or Kerzee?
Who knows? Who knows? I don't know.
You don't know.
So I've got to.
I'll look into it. I got some contacts.
Yeah. Well, no, I already called, and they checked by name and security number, and they're like, "No, there's no trace of you." And I was like, "All right, fine." So,
was it the American Legion?
No, VFW.
Okay.
So I'll just join. I mean, it's not a big deal. I mean, I don't mind paying whatever it is, but so I need to join a couple of them. The VFW, American Legion, Marine Corps League. Yeah, there's a couple of them that I've just been too lazy to get around to, getting signed up and getting it done.
8790, the one I went to last Saturday night. I've been doing stuff with them. That's really neat post I got. It's over in Spring Branch. Yeah. Yep. It's a really nice post.
I have to check that out.
Yeah, a little far from you, but it's nice.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. So, what's your next big event? Anything?
I think I got a break for a while.
Yeah.
I've had a couple big breaks, or excuse me, a couple of big events. Recently, we went to like over the last 2 months. They weren't business related, but we ended up in Galveston for 3 weeks, 3 weekends in a row. Didn't plan it that way.
I'm not there this weekend.
I wish I was, but we didn't plan it that way. I planned a weekend with an old Marine buddy of mine in Bravo 111 months ago, and then another Bravo 111 buddy of mine was one of my best friends that lives here in Huntsville, or not Huntsville, Spring, or anyway, right by Huntsville.
In Texas.
And then, yeah. And we had another weekend planned there for our son for his birthday, for his 20th birthday. And when it came time, he ended up working in Galveston with a buddy of his for like 3 weeks, or excuse me, 3 months. And when it came time, he's like, I'm kind of tired of that place. Do I have to go? It's like, no, you don't. But me and mom are still going because we already got the room, got the house paid for. And so, but it ended up being 3 weekends in a row. And we didn't know that, months and months ago. So, but anyway, so last month we ended up in Galveston 3 weekends in a row, and then we had to run up to Dallas to Sherman. After that, we had to go up there for my little sister's memorial. So we went up there for Friday, stayed Saturday, and came back Sunday morning. So
been staying busy.
Oh God, yeah. So
let's real quick. MillerThymeDesigns.com is your website, and it's Miller THYME Designs.com.
Correct.
Right. So if you're listening, and we have a lot of listeners, they like to listen and so forth. That's www.MillerTHYMEDesigns.com. And that's his business. And this is a Marine veteran, Robert Kerzee. Hey, while I got these up, let me just throw this up real quick. I like to bring this up, while we got the deal going on. If you're feeling low and down low and you need someone to talk to, please don't hesitate. Dial 988 and press 1 or text 838-255 or go to the Veteran Crisis line. Okay. Don't give up on yourself. You can also contact Tree at Patron Eye Coffee, and I'll put you in touch with the right people. If you're having financial difficulties or finding a job and so forth, go to combinedarms.us. They have a lot of great resources that you can get in touch with and so forth that'll give you a hand. We've been having a lot of these people online here on the show lately that can tell you about it more. You can look at our last weekend's show with Valerie James and Robert Green, and then we've had on some other people that are real helpful and so forth. But please check those out. Don't give up on yourself. And then let's go to the show sponsors real quick. PatriotKnifeCoffee.com. Use discount code podcast to save 20% off your orders. Also, check out our sponsor, CharlieMikeMilitaryApparel.com. Use discount code CharlieMike and get free shipping. That's PatriotKnifeCoffee.com. Discount code podcast and Charlie Mike Military Apparel. Use Charlie Mike for a discount code and get free shipping. All right, y'all. Thank you for listening. Now, what else, Robert? What else you got for us?
I don't know, man. Everything's going good. I mean,
that's good. I'm glad to hear that.
Every day above ground is a good day.
I've been struggling with that this year.
I know. You've had your struggles, and we've been thinking about you. And Catherine always asks me about you. Have you heard from Tree? I was like, yeah, well, no, I hadn't heard from him for a while. He's got some stuff going on, but we're both thinking about you.
Yeah.
But and there's a lot of other people that that we've been thinking about. So, but yeah, no, we just trying to stay busy and keep our head above water.
That's good. So. Yeah. Oh, by the way, this was last weekend. I was telling you about post 8790. This was at the dinner last Saturday night. There's Bailey and I.
There's my buddy.
Yeah. And this is this guy behind me.
You.
Yeah, her, not me. Yeah. This gentleman behind me is a Marine, and he's a part of the post at 8790 as well. He's a professor at U of H and Lone Star College. His name is Chris as well. He's part of that 8790 bunch. But yeah, that was a good time last weekend. They have a lot of good events over there. Yeah.
Yeah. No, I need to check that out. Get signed up for that stuff.
Yeah. And they got their steak dinner coming up next weekend, maybe next Friday, possibly.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think they do. I think it's next. I have to look at the dates, but they have their steak dinner coming up. So we went to the American Legion Post 654 That's run by Hector Garon. He had a steak night. God, the steaks were delicious. I
Yeah.
can't wait till they have that again. Yeah. So yeah, these steak nights are good things. Yeah.
Well,
So
you know what? When on Galveston, Catherine looked up. There's I think she said it was either the VFW or American Legion, but she said they have the cheapest steak dinners on the island. And she looked it up, and I saw the pictures. And next time we go, we're going.
not really. How much was it?
I don't remember, but those steaks looked awesome. And of course, you know, it's at the VFW or American Legion, whatever it was. So I mean, I don't know if it was open to the public or if it's just for us or.
Oh, a lot of them are open to the public to get more business in.
Right. Yeah. So, but no, she showed me the pictures, and I was like, "Damn, those steaks look good."
I got after Hector Garon though. He posted up his steak night, and he had a T-bone on the picture, and they were serving ribeyes.
Oh yeah.
Said, yeah. I said, "Hey Hector, you might want to check your steak out. I don't think that's a ribeye."
False advertising.
Yeah, but we got there, and I was eating mine, and someone didn't finish theirs and said, "Hey, can Bailey have mine?" I said, "Yeah, sure, why not?" So Bailey ate a half a ribeye.
There you go.
Oh yeah, oh.
That's my buddy right there.
And then last Saturday at the event at the 8790, I had women, really good-looking women, checking out Bailey, of course, not me, and bringing Bailey steak. Hey, we ate the chicken. She said, "Bailey want our steak?" I said, "Yeah, sure, why not?" You know, Bailey was living it up.
That's my buddy right there. I love Bailey.
Oh, I know. She's such a good thing to have. Yeah, she is.
Yeah.
Yeah, she sure loves you. I posted up a picture of you holding her.
I saw her, and my eyes were all closed. It looked like I was asleep or something.
I can't believe I didn't save that one to post up tonight. That'd have been a good one to show off, you know. Let's see if I can find that real quick, you know.
Yeah, just leave it alone. That's a good puppy right there, though.
It is. So yeah, she is.
I love her.
Yeah, you know what I found out? I figured out what the noise is from.
What's that?
So right now we're live on Facebook, and it's on. So it's playing through Facebook on my laptop and picking up the recording. So I think let me turn off this volume. Facebook, my laptop. Yeah, I fixed it. That was weird.
You fixed it now that we're done. You fixed it.
Yeah, I know. Isn't that crazy? It's a learning thing, you know.
Oh yeah.
Oh man, like last Sunday night, we went through 2 takes before we got the third one right.
Yeah.
So you never know.
Oh
well. Yeah. Well, we're gonna have. I got a chef coming on Tuesday. His name is Chris Lott. He's with the. Oh God, what's the name of his organization? abiteofhope.org.
Cool.
He's a chef. He was in the Army for about 12 years. I don't know if he was a cook in the Army or not. I don't know if he was a cookie or what, but I'll find out on Tuesday. But he's coming on Tuesday as Chef Chris Lott of abiteofhope.org. He's coming on Tuesday to talk about his organization. And I think they're out feeding the hungry and so forth and going around teaching people how to cook different meals and such. So we're going to have him on Tuesday. Quite the variety we have on this show, at least, you know, but it's all about veterans, helping out veteran-owned businesses, veteran service organizations, getting the word about how veterans can get help too. So it's a good thing.
Absolutely.
Yep. So I know you're dying to go eat some ribs, aren't you?
Well, you know what? I just want to go make sure she's not messing them up.
Yeah, right. she's out there.
Yeah, that's probably what she's in there doing. She's just in there just
eating those ribs right up, you know.
Yeah.
You're gonna walk in, there's gonna be barbecue sauce all over her face, her fingers, and she's gonna go, "What? What?
It's like, where'd my ribs go? I don't know.
What ribs?
That's
You
what you
mean
call
these?
that's what
I
you call
cleaned them up for you."
that's what you call evidence.
So many moons ago, before I went in the military, we were at a friend's apartment, a bunch of us, and we were, into rappelling and all this stuff, thinking we're going to be like doing this in the military and all that. So this guy about 3 apartments down was grilling some chicken, and it smelled so good. And he tells his wife, "It's almost done." And I don't know why we did it, but I boosted my friend up on the ceiling, on the roof, of the flat roof of the apartments from the porch. And then I got up there and ran down there, and I lowered my buddy by the legs, and he pulled all the chicken off the grill. And I pulled him back up there, and we ran back to the apartment, and we waited for him to come out, and he was screaming and yelling, "God damn it, who stole my chicken? Son of a bitch, someone stole my chicken. Damn it, who ate my chicken?" He's screaming, yelling. He goes to the apartment. We jump back down, and we go in the apartment. We eat the chicken. And so I said to him, "Let's go put the bones back." So he's calling. He says, he tells the wife, "I'm calling the police. I'm calling the police. Someone stole my chicken." So we went back down there, and we got down there real quiet, and they're inside. And I lowered my buddy down there. He's putting all the chicken bones back on the grill, And we shut the lid, and I pulled it back up again. We went back down, and we're in the apartment just crying. We're laughing so hard, and the guy called. They ended up calling it Domino's. And as the Domino's guy goes by, we said, "Hey man, we told you the wrong apartment. It's this apartment." So then we back then you had to pay for it. They didn't, take it over the phone. We paid cash for it and everything, but we took his order too, of pizza.
I can't say that I've never done anything like that.
Yeah, I know. So.
But hopefully the statute of limitations have run out on all the stupid crap that we did way back when.
Mm-hmm.
So.
And how I got in the Department of Justice, I have no idea.
You and me both, brother. Highway Patrol for the FBI did my background investigation. I'm like, oh, I'm screwed. But I guess they interview the right or wrong people. I don't know.
Yeah, right.
But I ended up wearing the uniform, the badge, and the gun. So
yeah.
And then went federal after that. So yeah, I snuck by some kind of way.
Mm-hmm.
And now I'm making stickers and banners.
Yeah. Yep. I got all my friends, they're retiring and all that from law enforcement. I'm still working my butt off.
Yeah. No, me too.
Yeah, but if I was retired, I'd probably die of boredom.
Oh yeah. Totally.
Yeah. So.
Gotta keep moving.
Yeah, I know we do. That's exactly what we gotta do. Yeah, I took a 30-minute walk before I did the podcast tonight. So.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, I got to get my strength up so Bailey can pass her test. She'll pass it. It's me that's got to be able to pass it with her. I got to hold her while she's doing it.
Right.
Yeah. All right, Mr. Miller Time Designs, I thank you for coming on. It's always a joy talking with you.
You too, brother.
Yeah. So have a good week. Enjoy your ribs, and we thank y'all for listening in. I only have one thing left to say, and let me bring this up real quick. Where's that at? I don't need that up here anymore. So I go over here to graphics. And I always like to say, never let them be forgotten. Thanks again, Robert. Have a great week. Bye-bye.
Thanks, brother.
You've been listening to Vets and Coffee, the podcast. As you can see, veterans and coffee are Tree's passions, and we want to make a difference in the veterans community. And with your help and continued listenership, we'll do exactly that. If you enjoyed the show, make sure to like, rate, and review. And we'll be back soon. See you next time on Vets and Coffee, the podcast.